Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The national anthem, and that is going to signal the start of tonight's game. Softball between Darbone Woods, the Lady Wolves, St. Fred's, the Warriors. So it's a battle of the W's here. And overcast sky conditions. I am Rick Godley. Happy to be with you here on this Thursday evening. Let's set it for you, shall we, on the defensive side for the 4-3 Darbone Woods Lady Wolves on the mound tonight, getting the ball from head coach David DeMoss. It's going to be Claire Futch, the junior. Behind the plate, Allie Chandler. First base is the sophomore, number 20, Charlie Alford. Second base, 8th grader, number 11, Jolie Bennett. Around at the hot corner, number 7, the junior, Brett Towns. And Lila Jones, the sophomore. In left field, it's going to be Cadence Wallace in the left flex position. Aubrey Zachary takes over center field, the junior, and Chloe Edwards around in right. Lady Wolves are on a 4-game winning streak. They come into tonight with a record of 4-3, 4-3 on the season for head coach David DeMoss, as we are getting set. Leading off for the Lady Warriors, head coach Ronnie Lasuzu. This is going to be the center fielder, Avery Hauser. Avery Hauser leading it off to get us going tonight for some high school softball from the beautiful campus of Darbone Woods. First pitch in there, called strike one on the leadoff batter, Avery Hauser. She'll be followed in the order by the pitcher, Abigail Creighton. No balls, 1 strike just underway. Just outside, evens the count, 1-1 on the leadoff batter. No score. Center fielder, Avery Hauser, left-handed batter. Claire Futch, the junior, on the mound. Pitch in there for a called strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Avery Hauser, center fielder, St. Frederick Warriors, with a record of 6-3. Defeated Grant by a score of 65 in their last outing. Lost to Central of Baton Rouge. Swings and a miss. There's a strikeout for Claire. So 1 up, 1 down. Put a K in the books. A big cut for Avery. That's going to bring up the pitcher, Abigail Creighton. Abigail, number 22. Right-handed batter. She steps into the box to face Claire Futch. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. No balls, 1 strike. Second batter up here. Top of the first just underway. They're filming a car horn commercial in the background. That ball is high. Either that or that's a fanatical fan. Okay, they heard me. It stopped, thank God. No balls, 2 strikes. Abigail Creighton. And the pitch from Futch. She wastes it. Ooh, it nicked her. So she's going to get a board, hit by the pitch. So St. Frederick's got a runner on at first, Abigail Creighton. And she's going to get a courtesy runner. That's going to bring up Megan Day, the shortstop. Day, a right-handed batter, facing Futch. And the pitch. Tipped it. Foul, strike 1. Runner was going on the pitch. On deck, Kendall Taylor, batting 4th, playing third base for head coach Ronnie Lasuzo. No balls, 1 strike. Pitch. That's upstairs. Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Third batter up here in top of the first. 1 out. Strikeout. Avery Hauser struck out. Swinging against Claire. Claire gets the sign. She rocks and rolls. That's pop foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Megan Day, the shortstop. That's pop foul. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 aboard. Futch with the pitch, high and tight. That's going to even the count now. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Megan Day. Futch opened up with a strikeout of Avery Hauser, so we have that 1 out, 1 aboard. Pitch. That is popped third base side. Brett Towns calls for it. She's right on the line. So a fly out for the second out here in the top of the first. Megan Day pops to third. Out number 2. Cleanup batter, number 17, third baseman. Kendall Taylor, right-handed batter. Futch gets the signs from Coach Rugg. He relays it in, and the pitch. In there, called strike 1. Two outs, top of the first, no score. Pitch. Ooh. Little low, evens the count 1-1. St. Frederick's, as mentioned, 6-3. Their victories, Gina, Westbrook, Houghton, Lakeside. The pitch upstairs, 2 balls, 1 strike. Kendall Taylor in the cleanup slot at the plate with 2 outs, 1 aboard. Here in the top of the first, no score. Other victories, LaSalle and Grant. Their losses, West Monroe, Franklin Parish, and Central. That one goes upstairs as well. So 3 balls, 1 strike, Kendall Taylor. Coach DeMoss and Rugg and all of us want this one here. Let's get out of the inning. Pitch. And gets away from her and walks down to first to put 2 aboard. Creighton goes down to second. Kendall Taylor on at first. That's going to bring up Hannah Gamage. Number 14, the first baseman. 2 outs, 2 aboard, top of the first, no score. Outside pitch, ball 1. Futch gets the sign. Chandler, battery mate behind the plate. Set the defense for you in just a second for the Warrior. Check it, Wolves. Fouled right into the screen. Now, well, that's we're good.
This is a beautiful field.
But that woke you up out there. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. High and away. Gamage. Right-handed batter. Facing Futch, pitch. Fouls it into the dirt. All natural field here at Darbon Woods. Meticulously manicured by Enviro Rentals. Sponsors. We do want to thank our streaming partners. Enviro Rentals, Union Parish Sheriff, Dusty Gates, swing and a miss, strikes out Hannah Gamage for the second out. Check that third out, and second strikeout for Claire Futch.
Enviro Rentals are proud supporters of Darbon Woods Charter School and the Timberwolves football program. Enviro Rentals has the equipment you can count on and the people you can trust for all your equipment rental needs, from commercial pipeline and construction to residential weekend projects. Enviro Rentals, on Highway 33 in Farmerville and online at enviroservicesrentals.com.
Did you know Union General Hospital has a rural health clinic offering primary care and Medicaid Kid Med services? Union General Rural Health Clinic offers women's health, athletic physicals, and complete family medicine. Medicaid Kid Med services include wellness exams, immunizations, vision screenings, and more. Walk-ins are welcome every day. See us today for any of your health needs. Union General Rural Health Clinic in Farmerville, providing quality service with compassionate care. Call 318-368-9745.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Rick Godley with you, going to the bottom of the first inning with the contest between D'Arbonne Lady Wolves and St. Frederick Warriors. Top of the order for head coach Dave DeMoss, it's going to be Lila Jones, the shortstop. She'll be followed in the order by the right fielder, Chloe Edwards. Jolie Bennett batting third, playing second base. Lila steps in, looks at a pitch, high and tight, ball one. Jones in there for a called strike. Abigail Creighton on the mound for the Warriors here this evening. Catching is going to be Audrey Perry. Perry behind the plate. Pitch. Swing, and tipped it into the glove. Great pitch. Great swing by Lila. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Creighton. Pitch. Ooh, catches the outside part of the plate. And Jones, with the stick on her shoulder, goes down looking. A rare strikeout. That's going to bring up the right fielder, Chloe Edwards. Edwards batting second. Chloe, an 8th grader. The pitch from Creighton. Into the fence right behind. No balls, 1 strike on the second batter up. Bottom of the first, no score. And the pitch from Creighton. That is popped to the left side. Shortstop Megan Day calls for it. Makes the catch for the second out. So a pop out to short for Chloe Edwards. So Edwards with the second out here in the top of the first inning. That's going to bring up the second baseman, Jolie Bennett. Pitch low on Bennett. Batting .520, Bennett. Pitch. That's down the third base side, and a nice stab on a dive from Kendall Taylor. Kendall Taylor. Beautiful defensive play there by Taylor for the third out here in the bottom of the first inning as Bennett lines out. For the third out. So 1 inning in the books and no runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody's left on. And after 1, it's zip, zip.
Mayor John Crow and the town of Farmerville say good luck to the D'Arbonne Woods Charter School Timberwolves. Farmerville, a town steeped in tradition and lively with events for the entire family all year long. Home to beautiful Lake D'Arbonne. The town of Farmerville, its people and family, local businesses and leaders that make up this amazing place. All say, good luck, Timberwolves.
Did you know Union General Hospital has a rural health clinic offering primary care and Medicaid Kid Med services? Union General Rural Health Clinic offers women's health, athletic physicals, and complete family medicine. Medicaid Kid Med services include wellness exams, immunizations, vision screenings, and more. Walk-ins are welcome every day. See us today for any of your health needs. Union General Rural Health Clinic in Farmerville, providing quality service with compassionate care. Call 318-368-9745.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Rick Godley here with you. We're on the campus of Darbon Woods, the Lady Wolves. Top of the second, we head. No score. St. Frederick Lady Warriors going to be sending up the 6, 7, and 8. That's Sophie DeMocus, Victoria Gray, Audrey Perry to face Claire Futch. Futch with 2 strikeouts, struggled a little bit in the top of the first pitch. That is popped to the gap in left center field, and it rolls to the wall. It's fielded there by Cadence Wallace. A leadoff stand-up double for Sophie DeMocus to get the Lady Warriors on the bases here in the top of the second with no score. So DeMocus stands at second base. To the plate comes the left fielder, Victoria Gray. Gray, inside pitch from Futch. Top of the second, no score. Leadoff runner aboard at second. The pitch, fastball inside. So 2 balls, no strikes on the second batter up here in the top of the second. Audrey Perry on deck. If you're just joining us, it's Claire Futch on the mound. Chandler behind the plate. Pitch, pops it into the screen. We can run, but we can't hide. The perils of live streaming. Pitch. That one gets in the way from, a throw down to third, and it gets past. Nice, backed up there beautifully by Lila Jones. On the wild pitch, DeMocus scooted to third. Chandler had a beat on her, but threw it wide to Towns, backed up there by Jones. So the wild pitch puts the first run down at third base in the name of Sophie DeMocus. DeMocus. Pitch popped into the fence again. Three balls, 2 strikes, no outs, no score. Top of the second. Walked her. So Futch not doing herself any favors here. In the top of the second inning. Runners at first and third. Outside. Just had to get the camera adjusted. 1 ball, 1 strike. At the plate, Audrey Perry. Perry, the catcher. Pitch. She's going straight away to center field. Aubrey Zachary going back. It's over her head. That's going to score 1 run. In comes DeMocus on the long single that went over the head of Aubrey Zachary for an RBI base hit. For the first run. So St. Fred's up 1-0 here. Top of the second inning. Got a little hold up out there. Not sure what's going on. 2 runners aboard. Gray at second, Perry at first. To the plate, Davis, Lily Davis. second baseman. Eighth grade. Lily takes a big cut, right-handed batter, batting ninth in the order. Top of the order we go. St. Fred's here in the top of the second scored one. That's our score, 1-0 on the mound, Claire Futch. Futch throws it outside. Davis looks, good eye. 1 ball, 1 strike. Futch gets the sign from Rugg. She pitches high. 2 balls, 1 strike on the 9th batter. St. Fred's with a record of 6-3. Their next game, they're going to do a double header against Lincoln Prep. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. A nice curve. Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Futch in a bit of a jam here in the top of the second with no outs. And 1 run in. Pitch. High and away. Here's a pitch, full count, in there, called strike 3. That's the 3rd strikeout for Futch as she catches Davis looking. Got a turn 2 here for the Lady Wolves to get out of this inning with minimal damage. Demokas led off with a double. Came around and scored. Pitch is low and nicely played there. Chandler keeps the ball in front of her. One ball, no strikes. Inside pitch, and Hauser went for it with a mighty cut to even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hauser led off in the first with a strikeout. First one, obviously, for Futch, and pitch. Thought about laying one down there, and the pitch in there for a called strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Up outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, 2 aboard. Top of the second. Futch got the nod tonight from Coach DeMoss. Pitch fouled. Count stays the same, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Tell you what's going to be happening this weekend in Darbone. The Battle of Darbone Landing is the 3rd commemorative. It's going to be happening just across the lake at Darbone State Park. It'll be Saturday and Sunday. The big shooting and volleying and cannon fire will start at 2, so be advised. Here's a pitch. Ground ball. This is back to Futch. She goes over to first for 1 for the second out. Nicely played. 1-3. Runners advance, though. So now we have the 2 Warriors on second and third. However, 2 outs. At the plate is the pitcher, Abigail Creighton. She was hit by the pitch. Got a board in the first. Got as far as second, was stranded there. Pops it, foul into the fence. The netting. No ball, 1 strike. Futch, a right-handed pitcher. Winds up and bowls 1 in there. To even the count now. 1 ball, 1 strike. Megan Day on deck. By the way, the reenactment is going to be totally free. You'd pay to get in the park. You'd pay to get in the park. But that's going to be this weekend. Tomorrow's going to be wet. Here's the pitch from Futch. Outside, and that gets away. Chandler to Futch. Throws it down the line. No harm done. Good hustle by Chandler and coverage by Futch. And the errant throw just rolled it down to Britt Towns to keep the runners at second and third. Pitch high. 2 balls, 1 strike. Need to get this one. Lady Wolves went 3 up, 3 down in the home half of the first. Here's a pitch. That's popped into the fence. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners should be rolling. Let's see what Futch delivers. Ground ball. This is going to be a base hit through the left side. One's going to score. So Gray comes in on a solid RBI single from Creighton. No way Jones was going to get that. It was right, the proverbial seeing eye ground ball between Jones and Towns for the second run for St. Frederick's. So 2-0. Here in the top of the second. 2 outs, 2 aboard. Megan Day, runners at the corners. Creighton delivers in the clutch. Pitch is high. Nice play by Chandler as she climbs the ladder and gets it. Aubrey Perry at third. Creighton first. And that pitch is low. Two balls, no strikes. Here's a pitch from Futch, fouled into the fence. Again. So Day batting third in the order. She popped out to short in the first. Warriors on the corners. Perry at third. Creighton at first. Pitch. Left field and running over under it. Gets it. Candace Wallace to retire the sides. Nicely done, but not before. St. Frederick Lady Warriors pick up 2 here. And their home half of the second will go to the bottom of the second inning when we return, with the Lady Wolves going to be sending up 3, 4, and 5 in their half of the order.
Mayor John Crow and the town of Farmerville say good luck to the Darbon Woods Charter School Timberwolves. Farmerville, a town steeped in tradition and lively with events for the entire family all year long. Home to beautiful Lake Darbon. The town of Farmerville, its people and family, local businesses and leaders that make up this amazing place, all say, good luck, Timberwolves.
Louisiana National Bank is your community bank. Whether you are a small business owner or a parent helping your child open their first savings account, we look forward to working together to help you achieve your dreams. At Louisiana National Bank, we are committed to delivering on our long-term promise, making each interaction with you more exceptional than any you have ever experienced through the convenient delivery of personal and business banking products. Ready to experience uncommon banking? Stop in and visit with our friendly staff at one of our convenient local locations or visit us online at www.ln.bank. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am Rick Godley, and we are on the beautiful campus of Darbon Woods Charter School for some Lady Wolves softball as we go into the bottom of the second inning. The Lady Wolves trail by a score of 2-0, and up here in the home half of the second facing Abby Creighton. That is popped to the right side, going foul. Allie Chandler leading off here, the catcher. So it'll be Chandler, Zachary, and Futch. Chandler, Zachary, and Futch in the bottom of the second. Outside, Godey. Chandler batting .200. She got 4 hits. That one's popped to the left side. Could be trouble. Nice play. Megan Day. Day, the shortstop, running to her right over the shoulder. Hauls it in for the first out here in the bottom of the second inning. So Day, the shortstop, puts Chandler to bed here, leading off. Now up is Zachary. Looks at a pitch low and away. Zachary playing center field to start here for head coach Dave DeMoss. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch is on the way. Swing and a miss. Good cut from Zachary. And the pitch, swing and a miss. So Creighton's starting to gain a little head of steam here in the bottom of the second. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Second batter up, Zachary. Pitch, swing and a miss for strikeout number 2 for Creighton. So Zachary goes down swinging. To the plate, pitcher against pitcher. Pitch is outside, ball 1. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the second with the Warriors over the Wolves. 2-0. Should Futch get aboard, Canterbury on deck. Inside low, Godey on Futch. 2 balls, no strikes. Straight away to center field. Coming in is the center fielder, Avery Hauser. Hauser makes the 3rd out on the flyout from Claire Futch to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, back-to-back innings for the Lady Wolves.
Fast car wash. Rocket fast. It's a blast. And your vehicle is clean. Sparkling clean in 4 minutes. We'll show you how.
Get it clean as can be. Yeah, baby, right now.
Come on down. You will see.
A great wash.
Free vacuums. Cool technology. Rocket Fast car wash.
Rocket fast.
It's a blast. And your vehicle is clean.
Now with 5 convenient locations in Northeast Louisiana.
Enviro Rentals are proud supporters of Darbon Woods Charter School and the Timberwolves football program. Enviro Rentals has the equipment you can count on and the people you can trust for all your equipment rental needs, from commercial pipeline and construction to residential weekend projects. Enviro Rentals on Highway 33 in Farmville and online at enviroservicesrentals.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am Rick Godley, and we're at Darbon Woods, the ladies' Timberwolves softball game between St. Frederick's coming over from Monroe. And here in the home, top of the 3rd, leading off is Kendall Taylor. Taylor to lead off. Looks at a pitch, called strike 1. Warriors got their 2 runs in the second inning. Taylor, she worked out a walk in the first and was stranded there when Gamage struck out. Good curveball in there for a call, strike 2. Claire Futch, the junior, on the mound, finds herself down 2-0. Waiting for the Lady Wolves bats to get hot. Taylor squares. Now she pops it into the foul screen here. No balls, 2 strikes. Leadoff batter in the top of the third. She's going to be followed in the order by Hannah Gamage, Sophie DeMocus, and Victoria Gray. Taylor, Gamage, DeMocus, top of the third. Squares to bunt. Looks at a pitch just low. Good pitch. Had one to waste. She did. Taylor didn't bite on it. So a good eye on a good pitch. Pitch. That one runs up. Two balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch inside. Almost got her at the kneecap. So to Futch had her 0-2. Now it's 3-2. Don't let the leadoff batter get on.
Come on, baby.
On deck, Gamage. Pitch. In there for a called strike. Ring it up as a strike out. That's strikeout number 4. 2 by swings and 2 just window dressing, shopping. Just looking up there with the stick on the shoulder is Taylor and then Davis. That's going to bring up Gamage now. Gamage looks for the ball on the ground in there for ball 1. Gamage was strikeout victim number 2 to end the first inning. Warriors lead 2-0. 1 out, top of the third. Pitch from Futch, fouled. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Gamage, the first baseman for head coach Ronnie Lasuzzo. That's popped foul toward the dugout down the first base side for the visitors, St. Fred's.
Do it, Hannah.
Next game, as mentioned, is going to be on March 12th for the St. Frederick's Warriors. It'll be Lincoln Prep. It's going to be a doubleheader, and then they face Washita Christian. Here's the pitch in there for a called strike 3. Nicely done by Futch for strikeout number 5, back-to-back. Looking. We have 2 outs here, top of the third. Looking for the spark to get us out of the inning and get the bats going for the Lady Wolves in the bottom of the third. Futch curves one high and away, ball 1. I want to thank our streaming sponsors, Enviro Rentals, Union Parish Sheriff Dusty Gates, Bruce and Cindy Hampton, thank you, and the Ellis Law Firm of North Louisiana. In there for a called strike 1. Thank you, folks, for helping me to make this possible and to improve the Darbone Woods game day experience for the viewers everywhere. In there for a called strike 2. Feedback's been positive. We thank you so much. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Let's see if it be strikeout victim 3. No, she fouls it off. DeMocus, the right fielder. She'll be followed in the order should DeMocus get aboard. Victoria Gray, the left fielder, on deck. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch. Ground ball, foul. And
Drove it. I was in the truck with you.
never saw Carmen Rugg cut a rug like he just did down there, except there's not a rug here. It's all natural. It's a beautiful field made possible by Enviro Rentals. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And the pitch. She runs it up out of the zone to keep even the count now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch popped. It fouled into the screen. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the third, 2-run game here. 2-0 St. Fred's leading the Wolves. High and away. 3 balls, 2 strikes. See Hannah deliver in there for a call. Strike 3. Nicely done. As Claire strikes out the sides with all 3 batters with the stick on their shoulder. That'll do it for the top of the third. Obviously no runs, no hits, and no errors. After 2.5, St. Fred's leads Darbon Woods by a score of 2-0.
Hey there, pizza lovers. It's time for family, fun, and mouth-watering moments. Gift the taste of Johnny's Pizza House. Our gift cards are the ideal treat for those you love. Warm their hearts and their bellies this holiday season. Whether it's a family gathering or just a cozy winter evening, Johnny's Pizza House is always a hit. And who knows, they might even invite you over for a slice. Visit johnnysph.com/gift cards today. Gift memories, gift joy, gift Johnny's. Johnny's Pizza House. Let's share a slice of joy.
Enviro Rentals are proud supporters of Darbon Woods Charter School and the Timberwolves football program. Enviro Rentals has the equipment you can count on and the people you can trust for all your equipment rental needs, from commercial pipeline and construction to residential weekend projects. Enviro Rentals on Highway 33 in Farmville and online at enviroservicesrentals.com.
People will come, Ray. The one constant through all the years, Ray, has been baseball. America has rolled by like an army of steamrollers. It's been erased like a blackboard, rebuilt and erased again. But baseball has marked the time. This field.
All right, we'll cut James Earl Jones off because what's more important? Darbon Woods, the Lady Wolves, leading off here in the bottom of the third inning. It's Mackenzie Canterbury. Charlie Alford, Brett Towns to face Abigail Creighton. She got way out in front of that one. A long foul ball. So Canterbury to lead it off. Here in the bottom of the third. Futch. Ooh, gets up there, called strikeout. I looked a little bit high and away, but that's first out and the third strikeout for Abigail Creighton. It's going to bring up Charlie Alford. Alford almost offered and held back. Good eye. 1 ball, no strikes. 2-0. Alford looks at a ball right over the black part of the paint. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom of the third. Lady Wolves bat's been a little bit too quiet. Bowls it in there. That's ball 2. So Alford batting in the 8th slot for head coach DeMoss. Followed on deck now will be Brett Towns. Towns on deck. Pitch from Creighton. Turns her inside. 3 balls, 1 strike. On the first baseman, Alford. Gamage, the first baseman, even with the bag, high and away, and walks Alford. Good eye. Got to have runners before you can get runs. Lady Wolves trail by 2. Bottom of the third inning. That's going to bring up the third baseman, Brett Towns. Looks at a called strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Towns brings an average to the plate. She's got a hit, and that came against Airline. Pitch, looking for her second hit. Looks at it low and outside, evens the count. Good eye for Towns. Base runner on at first. Charlie Alford, worked out a walk against Abigail Creighton. Creighton with 3 strikeouts on the evening. Futch, on the other hand, has 6. Pitch in there for a called strike. So that was a good pitch by Creighton to run the count now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. And the pitch, swing and a miss. So Brett goes down, but takes her cuts. 4th strikeout for Creighton. Top of the order we go. That's going to be Lila Jones to lead it. Check that. In the top of the order. She struck out looking to get started here in the first. This is popped to second base. Is going to drop in there. It does drop in there. And over to first. Not in time for the speedy Jones to beat out the hits. Second baseman Lily Davis had a glove on it but fell and it came out, so that's going to put the runners first and second for the Wolves with 2 outs to the plate. Chloe Edwards looks at a pitch low and away. Runner at first is Alford. Swing and a miss from Edwards. Jones down at second. Check that. Jones is at first. And Alford down at second. Here's the pitch from Creighton. In the dirt. Perry blocks it nicely. Two balls, 1 strike. That's fouled right at the third base coach, Rugg, who almost scooped it up. That's going to send the runners back. Jones to first, Alford to second. 2 outs. Edwards. Slow roller down to third. Could be trouble for Taylor. She's up and over to first in time as Edwards grounds out to end the inning, to end the threat for the Timberwolves here in the bottom of the third. They leave 2 aboard with no runs and only 2 walks as 3 innings are done, and we will go to the top of the 4th when we return.
Mayor John Crow and the town of Farmerville say good luck to the Darbon Woods Charter School Timberwolves. Farmerville, a town steeped in tradition and lively with events for the entire family all year long. Home to beautiful Lake Darbon. The town of Farmerville, its people and family, local businesses and leaders that make up this amazing place. All say, good luck, Timberwolves.
Tonight's exciting Darbon Woods Charter Timberwolves football game is being brought to you in part by our friends Bruce and Cindy Hampton. They are proud to support all of our schools and to help in any way they can to make Union Parish better. We cannot bring you these games without community-minded folks like Cindy and Bruce Hampton. Good luck, Timberwolves, from Bruce and Cindy Hampton. Proud supporters of Darbon Wood Charter's Timberwolves football.
Play ball!
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
This is Rock and Roll Radio. Stay tuned for more rock and roll.
Boom.
All right, it's enough of me playing around with some of the fun sound effects as we're going to the top of the fourth inning here at Darbon Woods Charter School on the shores of Lake Darbon. A lot of happening again tomorrow. Check that Friday and Saturday. Besides the Media Bass North Louisiana. Media Bass North Louisiana has a tournament at Rhett's right across from Darbon Woods here. And then at the Darbon State Park, it's the Battle of Darbon Landing. We got a little battle going on here tonight. Swing and a miss there for Claire Futch as she gets Victoria Gray, who's leading it off here in the top half of the fourth inning. So it's Gray, Perry, and Davis. Gray, Perry, and Davis to face Futch as the Lady Warriors lead 2-0. 2-0 here. And that's popped to the shortstop. And Lila Jones plants under it. Sure gloved. Jones takes it into the glove for the first out. Here in the top of the first, check that fourth. So Gray flies out to Jones. It's going to bring up the catcher, Aubrey Perry, to face Futch for the second time. Aubrey singled and got as far as third in the second. Pitch in there. Call strike one. No balls, one strike, one out. Pitch. That one curves low, evens the count. Baseball tomorrow night. Probably, maybe. I mean, it's going to be a wet day tomorrow. But Louisiana Tech hosting the University of Southern Mississippi. That's a heated rivalry. Pitch 1-1 outside. So make it 2 balls, 1 strike. Kathy and I went last night, unfortunately. Tech took it on the chin. First loss of the season to Xavier. 2-1 pitch. Ground ball slow, and that's foul. A little bit too much like last night. Just got to say it, the way I see it is the Tech bats didn't wake up last night. The Lady Wolves bats need to wake up here tonight. Too close for comfort. Great game last time that the Lady Wolves played. A 1-0 game over Beekman Charter. That was on Tuesday night. That was well played. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch. She took something off that one, but it stayed up, so it's going to run the count full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes on the catcher, Perry. Pitch. Swings and gets her. So Futch reaches back, and she picks up the 7th strikeout by swing. So Davis goes, check that, Perry goes down for the 2nd strikeout. Say what? So Ella Payton. Paint. Panky. Panky. Ella Panky. Is that Hanky Panky? Well, this is live, by the way. Anything you say can and will be held against you in the audience of this Ella. Wee Ella Panky? Oh, sweet Ella Panky. You're going to get me in trouble. All right, so Ella Panky steps up with a non-paid person giving me a statistical strangers. Okay, all right. Here's the pitch, and she swings first one. Aubrey Zachary was going out. Then she came back in and recovered nicely. Aubrey, she backed up, and then she realized that wasn't – playing the outfield is not an easy position. I respect all outfielders. Not easy. She recovered nicely, and let's see if that puts the spark in the Lady Wolves for the bottom of the 4th when we return for Darbon Woods Lady Wolves softball.
Enviro Rentals are proud supporters of Darbon Woods Charter School and the Timberwolves football program. Enviro Rentals has the equipment you can count on and the people you can trust for all your equipment rental needs, from commercial pipeline and construction to residential weekend projects. Enviro Rentals on Highway 33 in Farmville and online at enviroservicesrentals.com.
Tonight's exciting Darbone Woods Charter Timberwolves football game is being brought to you in part by our friends Bruce and Cindy Hampton. They are proud to support all of our schools and to help in any way they can to make Union Parish better. We cannot bring you these games without community-minded folks like Cindy and Bruce Hampton. Good luck, Timberwolves, from Bruce and Cindy Hampton, proud supporters of Darbone Wood Charter's Timberwolves football.
Thank you for our game streaming sponsors, Bruce and Cindy Hampton. Also, the Ellis Law Firm of North Louisiana, Union Parish Sheriff Dusty Gates, Enviro Rentals. Thank you all so much for helping us bring these streams to the Darbone Woods Nation. Pitch from Creighton. Godey leading off here is Jolie Bennett. Let's see if the bats need to warm up. They do need to warm up to get started. Let's see if Bennett can get this one going for us. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch. Creighton throws it up as well for ball number 2. Two balls, no strikes. Leadoff batter here in the bottom of the 4th inning, trailing 2-0. Lady Wolves, 3 balls, no strikes. So Bennett, with a disciplined eye at the plate. Creighton, 4 straight pitches sends Bennett down to first. So Bennett's on the leadoff batter here. Let's get something going for the Lady Wolves. That's going to bring up Allie Chandler, the catcher, batting in the cleanup. She swings, fouls it down to right off the pole. Is it a fair pole or is it a foul pole? Does it matter, Rick? No. Allie with 4 hits on the season. 3 singles and a double. She's followed in the order by Zachary. Chandler steps up. Right-handed batter, Creighton. That's fouled. Bottom of the 4th inning, the leadoff batter aboard on a base on balls. That is popped foul and giving chase, first baseman. Nicely done, Hannah Gamage. Good effort. All right, Creighton's ready to go with the 0-2. That's popped to the right center field. It's going to drop it. Nicely played there. Excellent by Avery Hauser. Hauser stayed with it, and as she was falling, made the catch on a fading fly ball hit by Allie Chandler. That's some of the breaks of the game. Looked like it was going to fall in there to get into the gap, but it didn't. We've seen 2 defensive gems by Avery Hauser for Lady Warriors. Runner at first is Bennett. Bennett on at first. Zachary to the plate now. She squares to bunt, pulls back. Runner going down to second. Bennett. And it was a good throw by Perry, but Bennett got in under the tag. Pitch, swinging. swung right through it for strike one. Pitch was outside. 1 ball now. 2 runner at second. A vital run for the Wolves. Good pitch high and away. Good eye from Zachary. Evens the count now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On deck is Futch. Futch to follow Zachary. Standing in second, Jolie Bennett. Pitch. Tipped it. So that's Bennett out at second with 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th inning, 2-0. Ew, caught looking as Creighton caught the outside part of the plate for her 5th strikeout. That's the 3rd, check it, the 4th of the Lady Wolves. Looking. That pitch is low. Futch to the plate with 2 outs. Needs to help her own cause. 1 ball, no strike. Futch has 7 strikeouts on the evening here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Tight game. Pitch. That's straight away to center field, and that's going to fall in for a single. Coming around to third to score is Bennett. Bennett scores to make it a 1-run game on a single to center. Solid from Claire Futch. So we have a runner going in now for Claire. Didn't get the number. So the Wolves get 1, 2-1 here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th inning. The music, well, nothing I can do about it. Just Facebook will kind of probably knock it down. All right, stepping up to the plate, Mackenzie Canterbury looks at a pitch outside, ball 1. We got a 1-run game here tonight on this Thursday night. And again, keep in mind, big things happening this weekend. The Battle of Darbone Landing this Saturday and Sunday. Darbone State Park. Low. Good eye from Canterbury. Evens, check it, 2 balls. No strikes, 2 outs. McKenzie struck out last time up. Two balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. Solid shot to left center field. And that's going to go over the head of Avery Hauser, rounding third, being waved home. Here comes Claire Futch. Play at the plate, not in time. So Canterbury doubles in to tie the score. 2-2 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Two-out rallies continuing with Alford to the plate. In there, called strike 1. So Alford to face Creighton. Creighton with 5 strikeouts on the evening. Alford walked and got as far as second last inning. And the pitch, low and away. 1 ball, 1 strike at second is Canterbury with the tying RBI double. Tied up here at 2. Canterbury offers it inside. Turns Alford inside for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Towns on deck. Brett Towns on deck, the third baseman. Abigail Creighton, she gets her pitching orders. Head coach Ronnie Lasuzo. Pitch delivers low. 3 balls, 1 strike. Alford with a go-ahead run out at second base. Trying to keep the drive alive. Here's a 3-1. Oh, swings. A good cut. She got her money worth on that one. Pitch, ground ball foul. Three balls, 2 strikes. Tied up at 2. Alford at the plate, Towns on deck. Go-ahead run, Canterbury on at second base. Taylor, a couple of words to her pitcher, Creighton. She goes back to third base. And the pitch. She thought about it. Great restraint shown by Alford to work out a base on balls. So that's going to put 2 runners on at first and third. Now batting, it's going to be the third baseman, Brett Towns. Brett batting out of the 9th slot. With 2 aboard. Pop to the left side. This is Victoria Gray, the left fielder, plants her feet under it. One hands it for the out as Towns threatens to go deep there. Stranding 2 Lady Wolves to end the inning, but not before. 2 runs across the plate. 4 innings now in the books. We are tied at 2. The Lady Wolves, again, St. Fred's.
Enviro Rentals are proud supporters of Darbon Woods Charter School and the Timberwolves football program. Enviro Rentals has the equipment you can count on and the people you can trust for all your equipment rental needs, from commercial pipeline and construction to residential weekend projects. Enviro Rentals on Highway 33 in Farmville and online at enviroservicesrentals.com.
Tonight's exciting Darbon Woods Charter Timberwolves football game is being brought to you in part by our friends Bruce and Cindy Hampton. They are proud to support all of our schools and to help in any way they can to make Union Parish better. We cannot bring you these games without community-minded folks like Cindy and Bruce Hampton. Good luck, Timberwolves, from Bruce and Cindy Hampton, proud supporters of Darbon Woods Charter's Timberwolves football.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we go now to the top of the 5th inning. Top of the 5th inning for Lady Wolves, number 7, Avery Hauser. Hauser to lead it off. Our score tied at 2. We got a good one going on the campus of Darbon Woods. It'll be Hauser, Creighton, and Day. Pitch from Futch outside. One ball, 2 strikes. Check that. 1 ball, no strikes. Make it 2-0. It's outside, so 3 balls, no strikes. Leadoff batter here. Top of the 5th inning. Hauser, center fielder. Couple of defensive gems from Hauser for the Warriors. Pitch. Ball 4. Walked her on 4 pitches. That's going to bring up Creighton. Abigail Creighton, the pitcher. She's been aboard 2 times tonight. She was hit by a pitch in the first and singled in the second. Tied at 2. In there for a called strike 1. So Creighton, the pitcher, looks at the pitchers. Pitch from Claire Futch for a called strike 1. Day on deck. Squares to bunt, lays it down the third base and rolls foul. So Creighton trying to sneak on or maybe sacrifice over. The leadoff Hauser. So no balls, 2 strikes. That one gets, no, it nicked her. So she's going to be aboard. That's going to put 2 Warriors on with no outs here in the top of the 5th. As Creighton hit by the pitch, she gets down to first, so Creighton gets a pinch runner on at first and Hauser at second. It's going to bring up the shortstop, Megan Day, to the plate. Day 0 for 2 tonight. She popped out to short in the first, flied out to left in the second. It's going to be her 3rd time facing Claire Futch. We're tied at 2. Once again, the Battle of Darbone Landing this weekend, Darbone State Park. The admission is only into the park, but the battle will begin Saturday at 2, Sunday at 2. The reenactors will be there. You are welcome to bring the whole family. Weather should cooperate. Hauser out at second. Runner in for Creighton on at first for St. Frederick's. Futch to face. First pitch. That's a base hit to the left side. Fielded there by Wallace. She picks it up cleanly and throws it into Jones. It's going to load the bases as Hauser stays at third. Kendall, the cleanup batter. Kendall Taylor. Tied at 2, top of the 5th. Taylor to the plate.
Let's go.
Pitch from Futch. Having a little bit of a problem finding the zone, digging herself into a hole here. 1 ball, no strikes.
God.
Bases are loaded. Futch is ready. In there for a called strike 1.
You got this. You got it, Kendall. Come on.
So the right-handed batter, Taylor,
Do what you do.
got aboard in the first. She walked. Struck out looking in the third. Pops this one to the out of play into the fence down the third base side, giving chase Brett Towns. Got to get him out one at a time. Bases are loaded. No outs. Top of the 5th, tied at 2. Gamage on deck. Futch. That's popped to the right side. Could be playable for Alford. Alford giving chase. Oh, just on the roof.
Sweet mercy.
Just on the roof of the dugout. Alford was positioned.
No shot, babe.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Tense game of cat and mouse here between Futch and Taylor in the top of the 5th with the game tied. Pitch. That's popped. Now this could be playable. Giving chase is Brett Towns and also Wallace, but not enough as that one falls foul. Keep the counts. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Taylor making Futch earn this with the bases loaded.
Do you?
1 ball, 2 strikes from Futch. Pitches. Ground ball foul. So Taylor's all over the place, keeping the at-bat alive. Got an eye on it. Hauser at third, runner in for Creighton at second, and Day on at first. The Warriors threatening to break the tie, 2-2. Pitch. This one popped, and that too is foul.
Oh, say something wise.
Yeah, I've been doing the pitch count on this.
So do it. You can do it.
One of these two's got to give. Futch looking in and for Rugg, gets the sign, relays it to both catcher and pitcher. Futch pitch. High and away, she can waste one and evens the count now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And then breaks the foul tipping. So let's see if she can't put one past her. She struck out 7 so far. That one's way outside. Not even close. Nowhere to put them with the bases loaded. Hauser at third. Runner for Creighton at second. Day on at first. Pitch. That is down the left field line. Is it going to drop in? It drops in. Yes. That's going to bring in 1 run. 2 runs coming in. 3 runs circling out to third. With a play at third and sliding in safely is Taylor. So Taylor clears the bases with a 3-run solid triple to put the Warriors ahead by a score of 5-2. 5-2 here in the top of the 5th inning. Gamage, the first baseman, right-handed batter, still no outs. Pitch is high and away.
Benoit
fouls it back. One ball, 1 strike. Three runs here in the top of the 5th. Swings it 1 away. So Gamage falls behind now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. No outs, top of the 5th. Swings and goes down on strikes for the first out here in the top of the 5th inning. The 8th strikeout for Claire. Futch strikes out 8, however. Lady Wolves trail by 3, 5-3. Still has her work to cut out for her. Looks at a pitch outside, ball 1. Standing at third is Kendall Taylor, who delivered a 3-run triple for the difference in the game, 5-2. So D'Amicis, the right fielder, she doubled and scored the first run for St. Frederick's. 2 balls, no strikes. She was caught looking in the third. In there for a called strike 1. Good pitch. D'Amicis thought about it, turned her shoulder, 3 balls, 1 strike, took it for a ball. Here's the pitch from Futch. This one is playable. Catcher, nicely done by Allie Chandler. Great, great catch. Hopefully the camera caught that one. She stayed with that one. That had a lot of spin on it. A much-needed second out here in the 5th inning. Little bit of breathing room now maybe for Claire. Two outs. Pops it foul, so that's strike 1. Perry batting in the 8th, the catcher for St. Fred Lady Warriors, coming in with a record of 6-3. Had a squeaker against Grant. Nice pitch. No balls, 2 strikes. 6-5 over Grant. Lost or shut out by Central out of Baton Rouge, 14-0. Their other victories, Gina, Glenbrook, Houghton, Lakeside. Pitch. Pop to the left side. Third baseman Towns. Nope, this is Jones. She gets under it, and that will do it, but not before the damage done. 3 runs across the plate on a 3-run triple from Kendall Tyler, the cleanup batter. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th when we return with the Lady Wolves trailing 5-3.
Mayor John Crow and the town of Farmerville say good luck to the Darbon Woods Charter School Timberwolves. Farmerville, a town steeped in tradition and lively with events for the entire family all year long. Home to beautiful Lake Darbon. The town of Farmerville, its people and family, local businesses and leaders that make up this amazing place. All say, good luck, Timberwolves.
At Origin Bank, we don't believe in one-size-fits-all banking. We know that every person who walks through our doors is original, with a unique personality and individual financial needs. As trusted advisors, we believe in getting to know our customers and building relationships so that we can better understand how to assist them in achieving their financial goals, no matter what direction life takes them. Here at Origin Bank, we celebrate originality, and we look forward to getting to know the original in you. Origin Bank. Bank Original. Member FDIC.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am Rick Godley, and I want to thank our streaming partners for bringing you these games. Enviro Rentals, thank you so much. Union Parish Sheriff Dusty Gates. Bruce and Cindy Hampton, thank you. Ellis Law Firm of North Louisiana. If you want to jump in, I'll be happy to accommodate you. Let's just work out maybe the 1-game sponsorship if you want to opt in. My number is 318-243-4681, 318-243-4681. Got some baseball games on the horizon as well as we cover all things Timberwolves here for you streaming. Bottom of the 5th inning we go with the Lady Wolves trailing by 3. Top of the order, check that. It'll be the number 10, Cadence Wallace, Lila Jones, or let me see. Let's see who's coming up here. Maybe it is Lila. Looks to be number 4, so it'll be top of the order. Lila Jones, the sophomore. Looks at a pitch outside, ball 1. So the Wolves down by 3. Creighton in all the way, throws it upstairs. 2 balls, no strikes. Abigail Creighton on the mound. Battery mate Perry Gamage at first, Davis at second, Taylor at third, and Megan Day at short, setting the defense for you for the Warriors. The 2-0 pitch. In there, called strike 1. Left field, Victoria Gray, Avery Hauser in center, and Sophie D'Amicis around in right. Pitch. Curveball low. Nice eye by Jones. Jones struck out in the first to lead the game off looking. And then she walked and got as far as second in the third. The 3-1 pitch. In there, called strike 2. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, leadoff batter. Bottom of the 5th. Popped, foul. Three balls, 2 strikes. Leadoff batter, the shortstop, Lila Jones. On deck, Chloe Edwards. She'll be followed in the order by Jolie Bennett. Got her swinging as she went into the attic to try to bring something down, but didn't. She goes down with a mighty cut for the 6th strikeout for Abigail Creighton. So 1 out. Kind of did a alley-oop offering. Not really sure what that was. Chloe Edwards batting in the second order. Looks at a pitch. Float overhead. Who used to do that folly floater? Frederick? Jolie Bennett on deck. Edwards, the right fielder. Swings at a pitch. Fastball evens the count, 1-1. Creighton in all the way for head coach Ronnie Lasuzo for the Warriors. 1-1 pitch. Kind of rolled it in. All natural field here. Enviro Rentals doing an incredible job of all the facilities here at Darbone Woods. Again, our streaming partners, Enviro Rentals, Union Parish Sheriff Dusty Gates. Thank you both. Swing and a miss. Evens the count now, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bruce and Cindy Hampton, thank you for stepping up to the plate, and also Ellis Law Firm of Northern Louisiana. Thank you so much. Swing and a miss, and going down is Chloe. Back-to-back strikeouts. Big cuts from the first 2 here. And brings up number 7 on the K scale for Creighton. Creighton on the mound.
Hampton.
Two outs now. Bottom of the 5th. Swing and a miss is Bennett. So the bats for the Lady Wolves seem to have holes in them here tonight. Credit to Creighton. Pitcher. That is straight away to center field. Hauser going back. She's under it. And Jolie Bennett flies out to center field to do it for the Lady Wolves here in the bottom of the 5th inning. 3 up, 3 down. We've seen that all too familiar in this game in the first inning, second inning, as well as this inning. So we're going to go to the top of the 6th inning, trailing by 3, 5-3. Lady Wolves trail St. Fred's.
Mayor John Crow and the town of Farmerville say good luck to the Darbone Woods Charter School Timberwolves. Farmerville, a town steeped in tradition and lively with events for the entire family all year long. Home to beautiful Lake Darbone. The town of Farmerville, its people and family, local businesses and leaders that make up this amazing place. All say, good luck, Timberwolves. Enviro Rentals are proud supporters of Darbon Woods Charter School and the Timberwolves football program. Enviro Rentals has the equipment you can count on and the people you can trust for all your equipment rental needs, from commercial pipeline and construction to residential weekend projects. Enviro Rentals on Highway 33 in Farmville and online at enviroservicesrentals.com.
All right, enough of the dramatic. As we go to the top of the 6th inning, Rick Godley here with you on the campus of Darbon Woods Charter School as the Lady Wolves are trailing by a score of 5-3. Is that Ella Pankey?
No, that is
That's
Audrey Perry.
Audrey Perry. Audrey to lead us off here in the top of the 6th inning. That's pop foul. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike, top of the 6th. 5-2. Perry singled and got as far as the 3rd in the 2nd. She was strikeout victim number 7 in the 4th. Took something off that pitch, floated it in there, but out of the zone, 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, Chad, your low battery light's on. Hey, it needs you. It needs you. No, it says audio distance something. This is back to the instead of.
Trying to work with some cameras here to get the view. Let's see. So we have 1 out. Perry had grounded out here in the top of the 6th inning. That's Lily Davis. Davis to the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch outside. Just under the kneecap. 3 balls, 1 strike on Davis. Pitch. Got her. Got her swinging. I thought it was 2 strikes, so now it's 2 strikes. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Just inside. Free pass down to first with a 1-out walk. Leading by 3, top of the 6th. Left-handed batter. Pitch is low, ball 1. Avery Hauser, the leadoff batter, struck out in the 1st, grounded out in the 2nd, flied out in the 4th, and then was aboard on the 3-run triple by Kendall Taylor when she walked around. Looks at a pitch high. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 balls, no strikes. Claire Futch on the mound. That is right at the second baseman. Throw over to first in time, not in time. So Hauser lines out. Jolie Bennett had a beat on it all the way for the second out. Sliding back to first was Davis.
Go, Abigail.
It's got to bring up Abigail Creighton. Creighton, the pitcher, facing Futch.
I have not moved it. I haven't moved
it. Inside. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Top of the 6th inning. Creighton, runner aboard at first is Davis. Inside, 3 balls, 1 strike. Or make that 2 balls, 1 strike. Curveball goes nowhere, gets away from Chandler, down to second. Safely goes Davis on the pass ball. Outside. Wachter. That's going to be, I think we're getting a pinch runner in there. Let me check a camera angle for you. And we're back. We got 2 outs here. Top of the 6th inning. 2 aboard, though. Megan Day to the plate. Looks at a pitch low and away. Ball 1. Pitch is outside. 2 balls, no strikes. So Futch, she looks in, she gets her sign. She's ready to deliver. That's a ground ball to the left side. That's going to be fair. Down the line, coming around to score. And into second, scores is Davis. And a seeing eye screaming ground ball by Megan Day. And you can hear the wind starting to kick up. So a little bit of an insurance run. Now for St. Frederick's, first pitch high and away from Futch. So Kendall did the damage last time with a 3-run triple. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, 2 aboard. Looked at it, thought about it, didn't. 2 balls, 1 strike. So that was popped to left fielder. Beautiful play by Cadence Wallace to retire the sides here at the top of the 6th inning, as she had to run in a long way and caught it on the run and kind of tripped up a little bit, but hung on to the ball, but not before another run crosses the plate to put St. Fred's up by a score of 6-2. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning when we return.
Mayor John Crow and the town of Farmerville say good luck to the Darbon Woods Charter School Timberwolves. Farmerville, a town steeped in tradition and lively with events for the entire family all year long. Home to beautiful Lake Darbon. The town of Farmerville, its people and family, local businesses and leaders that make up this amazing place, all say, good luck, Timberwolves.
Tonight's exciting Darbon Woods Charter Timberwolves football game is being brought to you in part by our friends Bruce and Cindy Hampton. They are proud to support all of our schools and to help in any way they can to make Union Parish better. We cannot bring you these games without community-minded folks like Cindy and Bruce Hampton. Good luck, Timberwolves, from Bruce and Cindy Hampton, proud supporters of Darbon Wood Charter's Timberwolves football.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am Rick Godley, and we're heading now to the bottom of the 6th inning. Bottom of the 6th we go, as Darbon Woods trails by a score of 6-2. Creighton on the mound, and she's going to be facing Chandler. Pops it. It's going to go out of play. Chandler, Zachary, and Futch here in the home half of the 6th inning. So it's Chandler, Zachary, and Futch trailing by 4. Got to get something going for the Wolves, coming in with a record of 4-3. Got a 4-game winning streak on the line. Beekman Charter, a 1-0 game. Ground ball to the right side. This is up and over Davis to Gamage for the first out, as Chandler grounds out second to first. That's going to bring up the center fielder, Zachary Aubrey, starting in center field for head coach David DeMoss tonight. As on the mound, Claire Futch all the way. Pitches high outside on Aubrey to Zachary. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Big cut. Creighton with 7 strikeouts. High and away. Zachary, 2 of those victims, struck out in the second swinging and was caught looking in the 4th. 2 balls, 1 strike. Swings at one that was going upstairs to even the count now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Timeout being called. Ronnie Lasuzo going out. I want to remind you about this weekend. A couple of events that are happening. First of all, Media Bass North Louisiana is going to have the 3rd tournament over at Rhett's Tails and Shells. The weigh-in around 3 o'clock. The weigh-in around 3 o'clock for that. Over 60 teams expected to go out on Lake Darbon. And they're going to hear the Battle of Darbon Landing Saturday and Sunday. Saturday, tomorrow. Check that front. Tomorrow's going to be a washout. But Saturday, it's going to be a beautiful weekend. And the shooting and the volleying, we're talking about cannons echoing off of Lake Darbon. And it's free to go see. Pay admission to Darbon State Park. That's where it's all going to go on. Conference on the mound is over. Curveball outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes, Zachary. Second person up here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Chandler grounded out for the first out. Swing and a miss. Goes down on strikes for the 8th strikeout for Creighton. Creighton with 8 Ks on the evening. It's going to bring up Claire Futch. Claire facing Creighton. Claire helped herself with an RBI single, and then she came around to score to tie the game at 2 in the 4th inning. A little, whatever you call that, the loop-de-loop lollipop toss, ball 1. Next game for the Lady Wolves, going to be heading to Oak Grove. And then Claiborne Christian. That one is fouled. 1 ball, 1 strike. So it's going to be Oak Grove on March 14th. That's Pi Day, 3.14. Then on the 318 day, Claiborne Christian, Union Parish, and then no, Claiborne's going to be here. We'll cover that game. We're going to do all the home games. Going to be looking at baseball as well. By the way, if you want to jump on board, love to have you. We'll do a game sponsorship. You see it right there for $150. You can give me a call. Text me 318-243-4681, 318-243-4681. Appreciate Enviro Rentals, Union Parish Sheriff Dusty Gates, season sponsors here. Outside and low, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Aubrey Zachary here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Bruce and Cindy Hampton and the Ellis Law Firm of North Louisiana, seasoned streaming partners, grounded at foul. So Futch is fighting at the plate with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning, trailing 6-0. Pitch outside. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That's fouled. Count stays the same now, full with 2 outs. Futch will be followed by Canterbury if Futch can get something going. We've seen the Wolves rally in with the 2-out rally in the 4th inning. Rings her up. He rung her up. So Futch goes down looking, and that's the 9th strikeout for Abigail Creighton. To the 7th we go, with the Lady Wolves trailing by a score of 6-2.
Tonight's exciting Darbone Woods Charter Timberwolves football game is being brought to you in part by our friends Bruce and Cindy Hampton. They are proud to support all of our schools and to help in any way they can to make Union Parish better. We cannot bring you these games without community-minded folks like Cindy and Bruce Hampton. Good luck, Timberwolves, from Bruce and Cindy Hampton, proud supporters of Darbone Wood Charter's Timberwolves football.
Did you know Union General Hospital has a rural health clinic offering primary care and Medicaid kid med services? Union General Rural Health Clinic offers women's health, athletic physicals, and complete family medicine. Medicaid kid med services include wellness exams, immunizations, vision screenings, and more. Walk-ins are welcome every day. See us today for any of your health needs. Union General Rural Health Clinic in Farmerville, providing quality service with compassionate care. Call 318-368-9745.
Ludwig Marine in Farmerville is a proud supporter of Darbone Woods Charter School football. Ludwig Marine is your source for everything boating that you need to enjoy the water this year. Hey, they've got Ranger, Sun Tracker, Nitro, Triton, and Gator tailboats, as well as a full line of Mercury motors and a full service department to keep your boat in shape. Ludwig Marine, right on the lake on Highway 33 in Farmerville, and online at ludwigmarine.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the 7th inning. We head top of the 7th as Lady Wolves trail. Pitches outside from Claire. Futch in all the way for head coach David DeMoss, coming in with a record of 4-3 tonight. So Gamage, Democus, and Gray here in the 7th. Fouls it.
Go, Hannah!
6-2, top of the 7th. First baseman, Gamage. Curveball outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Leadoff batter here. Batting out of the 5th slot. She'll be followed by D'Amicis, the right fielder, and then the left fielder, Victoria Gray. Futch, low. 3 balls, 1 strike. Leadoff batter. Futch on the mound, Chandler behind the plate, Alford at first, Bennett at second, Towns at third, Jones the shortstop. Outfield, Wallace, Zachary, Edwards. Pitch in there, called strike. So a good pitch by Futch. Gamage almost took a step toward first. Thinking, but it wasn't to be. Fouls it. Three balls, 2 strikes. Fouls it again. This one out of play. Keeps the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Been talking about big things happening in the UP. The Battle of Darbone Landing is going to be Saturday and Sunday. Free admission to see it, but you got to pay to get in the park. The park is worth the admission. Pitch. Ooh, inside. Sends her down the first with the leadoff walk, a good at bat for Gamage to draw the walk. One ball, no strike. D'Amicis, the right fielder. That one's hit deep foul. She got way around on that one. Sent it for a ride out of the park down the third base side. D'Amicis, the right fielder. Victoria Gray on deck. A Futch on the mound. Has 8 strikeouts. 1 less than her counterpart. Futch was leading in the category there. Offers to bunt. Bunts it foul, so that's going to be 1 ball, 2 strikes on D'Amicis. Top of the 7th. 6-2. Runner aboard. The bottom of the 7th is going to be Canterbury, Alford, and Towns for the Lady Wolves. Inside and low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Futch gets the sign and delivers. Low and inside. She gets way out ahead of that one as well and pulls it foul. 3 balls, 2 strikes, no outs, top of the 7th. 6-2. St. Fred's came in with a record of 6-3, defeating Grant, LaSalle, Lakeside, Houghton, Glenbrook, and Gina. Swings at it, gets away from Chandler, and she can't find the handle. So D'Amicis will get a board. You record that as a strikeout and then a passed ball. So 2 Warriors now aboard. Gamage at second. D'Amicis at first. To the plate steps Gray. Gray facing Futch for the 4th time. Looks at a pitch outside. Gray singled and scored in the 3rd. Check that, the 2nd. Curveball in there for a called strike. Nice pitch from Futch. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two aboard. Futch rocks. She took something off that one and it stayed up. So it's going to be 2 balls, 1 strike. Here in the top of the 7th. Lady Wolves trail by 4, 6-2, as the Warriors got 2 aboard with no outs. Swings at a nice pitch outside. Strike 2. Futch on the 2-2 pitch. This one gets away from Chandler and runner advances. It's Gamage down to 3rd. One out. Swing and a miss. So Gray goes down swinging as Futch comes through with 2 outs here. Runner at 3rd is Gamage. Futch trying to get out of the inning here, facing catcher Aubrey Perry. Perry. Nice pitch. Catches the outside part of the plate. So Futch still grinding. Runner at 3rd, 2 outs, no balls, 1 strike on Perry, the catcher. Ground ball, this is to the 3rd baseman. Towns up, fires to first, to Alford to do the trick to end the top half of the 7th inning as Perry grounds out short to first. So when we come back, this is the last call for the Wolves, trailing by 4, 6-2. We're going to see what Canterbury, Alford, and Towns can do when we return.
Mayor John Crow and the Mayor John Crow and the town of Farmerville say good luck to the Darbon Woods Charter School Timberwolves. Farmerville, a town steeped in tradition and lively with events for the entire family all year long. Home to beautiful Lake Darbon. The town of Farmerville, its people and family, local businesses and leaders that make up this amazing place. All say, good luck, Timberwolves.
Tonight's exciting Darbon Woods Charter Timberwolves football game is being brought to you in part by our friends Bruce and Cindy Hampton. They are proud to support all of our schools and to help in any way they can to make Union Parish better. We cannot bring you these games without community-minded folks like Cindy and Bruce Hampton. Good luck, Timberwolves, from Bruce and Cindy Hampton, proud supporters of Darbon Wood Charter's Timberwolves football.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Rick Godley here. In the bottom of the 7th inning we go, trailing 6-2. Once again, we want to thank Ellis Law Firm of North Louisiana, season sponsor of the streaming of all things Darbon Woods. We'll get to some baseball as well. Bruce and Cindy Hampton, Union Parish Sheriff Dusty Gates, and Viro Rentals. And here we go. As it is the bottom of the 7th inning, St. Fred Lady Wolves, 6-2. They lead the Wolves. It's going to be up to Canterbury, Alford, Towns. Canterbury, Alford, Towns facing That one is pop foul. Creighton on the mound for St. Fred. So Kenzie pops it foul. No balls, 1 strike. Our next streamcast scheduled going to be the 18th. Claiborne Christian. If it's home, we'll be here. Offered for it? No. Umpire said no. That's outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Leadoff batter here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Again, this weekend, there's going to be some big booming and some volleying. The Battle of Darbone Landing at Darbone State Park, Saturday and Sunday, each day. Creighton ready. That one is fouled to first base side. One ball, 2 strikes. Leadoff batter here in the bottom of the 7th is Mackenzie Canterbury. Playing the flex left field position here tonight. There's a base hit. No, it's right at the shortstop, Megan Day. As Canterbury tagged it on the barrel of the bat, but right at Megan Day. I thought it was going to go over her head. Didn't get there. Nice play by the shortstop. First out here in the bottom of the 7th. Alford to the plate. Turns inside. Ball 1. That one is popped to center and going to drop in there for a base hit. So Alford punches one to left center for a 1-out single here in the bottom of the 1st. That puts Alford at first. Lady Wolves trail by a score of 6-2 here in the bottom of the 7th. Now batting third baseman, Brett Towns. Towns struck out in the 3rd. Looks at a pitch in there for a called strike 1. Towns then flied out to right in the 4th. Lady Wolves trail 6-2. Mighty cut. Swung right through it. We've seen a lot of that here tonight with Creighton on the mound. Towns got all her money's worth on that. And then some. Looking to make contact. Looks at a pitch outside. Good eye, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Brett Towns. Swings a mighty one right over it. You can see that. What a cut. So Towns goes down. 10th strikeout victim for Abigail Creighton. Down to 2 outs now. Lila Jones at the plate. Lila. She's faced Creighton 3 other times, struck out twice. Singleton got as far as second in the 3rd. Pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Wolves have a runner at first. Pitch. Low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Streaming sponsors, Ellis Law Firm of North Louisiana, thank you. Bruce and Cindy Hampton also, thank you. Pitch. Low. Good eye from Jones, the shortstop. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs. Edwards on deck. Top of the order we are at. Need 4 to tie. Pop to the right side. This could be trouble, but going back is Davis. Davis with 2 hands gets under it. And the pop out will end it as Lila Jones pops out to end the game. Lady Wolves 4-game winning streak is snapped. Their record now goes to 4-4, evens up as the St. Frederick Warriors go up 7-3. I'm Rick Godley, happy to be with you here on this Thursday night. Thank you so much for watching, and we will be joining up next time we're back at home, and that looks to be, obviously, pending upon all the weather, March 18th, Claiborne Christian. Also, we'll be looking at doing some baseball as well. So I want to thank Darbone Woods Charter School, Doug Postel, the executive director. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Coach Tommy Tharp, the athletic director. David DeMoss, the faculty, the students, as well as the sponsors, the streaming partners, Enviro Rentals, Union Parish Sheriff Dusty Gates, Bruce and Cindy Hampton,